Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Russell Westbrook.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, after winning the title in 2020, the Lakers are trying to recreate that magic. LeBron James called last season a strange and even hellstorm with the injuries and the struggles. And Brian, as the King enters his late 30s, it's clear that restless is the head that wears the crown.
Yeah, moves to be made, Allie, no question. Thank you. Here in the middle part of the season, Grant, what are the biggest challenges for players?
Well, B.A., it's mental, physical, and emotional fatigue. Night in and night out, you have to stay focused. With the amount of games teams play, all those back-to-backs, traveling across the country, bringing it every time out can be difficult.
Here are the starters for Houston. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, they've got Juan Toscano-Anderson, Russell Westbrook out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 5, down low. And it's Green missing. Here's Toscano-Anderson. He's guarded by Porter. Pass to James. Up and over Gordon. That one's good from James on the assist from Beverley.
I like how fast Bron makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
To the paint. A nice shot by Smith.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Beverley. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Here's Fernando. Shoots over Davis. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Beverley, the pass to Westbrook. Now here's Davis. The 3 is up. The shot by Toscano-Anderson, no good. An interesting subplot for Houston going forward, RJ. Their future is tied to Brooklyn, though.
Yeah, because of the James Harden trade, the Rockets pretty much own the Nets' first-round pick through 2027. It'll be interesting to see where those selections land. The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Davis drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. One shot.
One shot.
Davis, no good on that free throw. As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Beverley, the pass to Davis. Baseline jumper, and the shot goes down.
With a 7'6" wingspan, Anthony Davis can get that jumper off against anyone.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. Driving in. Pass to Fernando. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
First one falls. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol. The Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
So he hits one of two from the stripe.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
And slam dunk by James.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
Now here's Green, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Pass to Smith. Back to Green, 6 to shoot. Now Smith, the three ball. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Toscano, no good on the triple. And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
James passes to Beverly. Outside for Davis. Beverly finds Davis. Back to Beverly. Westbrook outside. And it's good. 2 points.
Such a bruising player. Westbrook enjoys going into contact and finding ways to score.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. Green against Beverly. There's the three. And it's Green missing. The Lakers in the lead. The drive by Westbrook. Again, the Lakers.
What relentless energy from Westbrook on the drive. Not letting the defense get in his way.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Picked by Smith. Here's Gordon. Back to Smith. It's stolen. Now the Lakers moving it up. Green against Beverly. Here's Davis. Fernando grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
It's stolen by Beverly. Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And he makes it. Davis has got his third bucket of the night. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Lakers? Timeout called, Houston, and their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Gabriel, he's checked in for Toscano Anderson. Brown comes in for LeBron. Walker, he's checked in for Beverly. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Lakers on D. Here's Christopher. 9 points for him in his last game. Excellent D there from Davis.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Here's all you need to know about how talented Anthony Davis was as a young player. He was invited to play for the U.S. national team when he was a college freshman.
Brown finds Davis. 6 on the shot clock. That one goes in. Davis has got 8 points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Christopher. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And that one, good. AD won gold with Team USA in London in 2012. Richard, he was the only college player on the team.
With all of that pressure and intensity, it probably gave AD a great taste of what life was going to be like in the NBA.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
And the first one at the line is good.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Both free throws good from Davis.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Şengün, a screen on Brown. Down low. Pass to Christopher. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Lakers have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Here's Gabriel. Davis with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
And he knocks down the first one.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy. But unfortunately, he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
Both free throws good from Davis.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here's Martin. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. And here's Nunn. Davis, a screen. Nunn, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
2 minutes.
Here's Christopher. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Garuba. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Matthews. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Reeves. The Lakers with another miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Martin. Here's Matthews. Lets the 3 fly. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Walker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The 4th team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Lonnie Walker the 4th. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Walker.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Christopher. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Martin. Off to left rim and out. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Brown. Outside Nunn. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Davis. And here's Brown. And again, no good by the Lakers. Going inside. Sweet little floater.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Nunn, the pass to Davis. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top, up 10. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
RJ, you were in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually, you figure it out.
They've got Lonnie Walker. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Gabriel. Baseline try. That shot off the mark. Now the Rockets take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club.
I see him.
Porter in the post. Walker covering. Porter's shot is off. Here's James. It's rebounded by Şengün. And the Rockets shooting just 28%, lacking confidence on offense right now. Green, the pass to Porter. Şengün, a screen on Westbrook. James with the rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook outside. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. James outside. Good D by Şengün. Houston with the ball. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A. controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Toscano Anderson comes in for Walker, and it's Beverly in for Reeves. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. Porter hits them both. The Lakers with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Toscano Anderson in the post. He's against Smith. Pulls up, high post. Porter pulls it in. Outside, Green. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, they get a hand on it. And the foul on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Porter. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
To the inside. Beverly, the pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. They set a pick. The three. There's the triple. The Lakers with another miss.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Porter finds Green. Şengün a screen on Beverly. Green for 3. The shot that time not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Porter against Westbrook. James a screen on Porter. James outside. Here's Gabriel. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Şengün.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
That free throw no good. Fernando's checked in for Smith. And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Porter against Westbrook. Outside, Green. Pass to Fernando. And that comes off the assist by Green. Fernando's got his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
James inside. Gordon's on him. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rockets with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
James, left side. Knocks it loose. Beverly for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Green, the pass to Porter. Oh, there's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Changes here for the Lakers. Brown, he's checked in for LeBron. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. Christopher comes in for Porter Jr. The Lakers in the lead. Outside Nunn. Pass to Gabriel. The Lakers with another miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Here's Christopher. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Houston, Josh Christopher at the line for 2.
And he makes a first. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Gabriel. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Martin comes in for Gordon. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Pass to Davis. Now here's Nunn. And that one is hammered home.
love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Here's Christopher. To the left wing. Now Martin. With some arc. And Davis with the block. Beverly, the pass to Nunn. Brown with it. Davis, a screen. To the middle. Brown finds Davis. And that one's good.
As a defender, it's so tough to body up Davis. He'll find a way to get the bucket and the foul. That's what AD does.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Anthony Davis.
Mind the lanes.
Mind the lanes.
One shot.
So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 8. Here's Christopher. Here's Martin. Brown with some nice D.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Toscano Anderson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The Rockets have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Matthews. Pass to Garuba. And stolen by Nunn. Here's Beverly. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Beverly's got his first bucket in this one. And the Rockets shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Here's Christopher. Here's Fernando. Check by Davis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout called. Houston, you gotta like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Walker comes in for Beverly. Pass to Christopher. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Davis drawing the double team. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Martin. 4 on the clock. Pass to Walker. Hey, here's none for 3. Here's the second effort. Davis lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
That one falls.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Davis. A minute 4 left in the first half. And again, it's the Lakers.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Rockets have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to Christopher. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
The 4th team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Josh Christopher taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. Outside Walker. Shot blocked, and they get it back. 6 to shoot, and there's the lob, and finished off by Davis.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pick by Smith, inside. Shoots over Brown. A nice shot by Smith.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
On the wing, Davis fires it from 18. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Houston Rockets.
They've been out of sync in this one, shooting under 40%. Struggling to create good looks and settling for tough shots. I like to see them drive the basketball more and get easy buckets.
Moving on to our next topic, All-Star voting. A peek at the latest returns.
Fellas, man, it's still early in the balloting, but I'll say to the fans, vote early and vote often. Plenty of time to get your favorites in the game.
Make your voices heard. The All-Star game, folks, is for you. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Steven Silas. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Fernando in at the center position. Kept alive. Here's Westbrook. Goes up again, and the layup is good. Westbrook's got 6 points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Green, the pass to Porter. To the middle. Here's Fernando. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Second personal foul. Shooting for Houston, Bruno Fernando. Shooting 1.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Westbrook, the pass to Beverly. Back to Westbrook. Into the lane. The shot no good. Green with the defensive effort.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now, he was the second pick in the 2021 draft. Jalen Green got off to a slow start as a rookie, but showed growth throughout the course of the season.
And here's Porter outside, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook outside. And it's blocked.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Green in the post. Beverly defending. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with his elite athleticism and explosiveness, the ceiling is high for Jalen Green, Richard.
Oh, yeah, high is a bit of an understatement. It might take a couple of years for him to find his footing, but Green has all of the physical tools and skills to be a 3-level scorer and an all-star in this league, a multiple-time all-star.
First free throw is good. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
And he can't hit the second.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Green, the pass to Smith. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Davis. 23 points in the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Şengün checked in for the Rockets.
Bruno Fernando. That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. Shooting 1.
The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Beverly against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Porter. Shoots over Westbrook. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. James against Gordon. From behind the arc. Smith with the rebound.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Well, the Lakers shooting a low 29% since halftime. Beverly with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Pass to Gabriel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
BA, I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Martin, he's checked in for Gordon. And he sinks the second. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Now here's Porter. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And Şengün gets it to go.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
James outside. Over Green. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Porter against Westbrook. Porter, the pass to Green. Smith with a screen on Beverly. And it's Green off the drive. Here's Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and of course shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Walker, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he could be.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
The Rockets have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Porter, the pass to Martin. To the inside. It's stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Westbrook outside. Martin against James. And he makes it on the layup. James has got 8 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles. Outside, Green. Smith left side. Picked by Smith. Here's Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. One thing Kenyon Martin Jr. definitely has, Richard, is a big vertical.
Oh, I played with his father, and both of them knew how to defy gravity. He managed to block the dunk attempt of some of the tallest players, and he can take the ball straight to the rim for a slam of his own.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And the Lakers with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for LeBron. Reeves comes in for Beverly. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Matthews, he's checked in for the Rockets. And he makes both free throws. And so it's the Lakers with it. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5. Pass to Nunn. 3-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Nunn's got his second basket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Şengün. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Toscano Anderson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Toscano Anderson's gotten his first basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Porter with it. Smith with a screen on Nunn. Porter the pass to Smith. Brown with the steal. Pass to Reeves. Now Nunn. 5 points in the game. Here's Toscano Anderson. Defended by Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Here's Toscano Anderson. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Porter. Down low. Here's Smith. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Porter against Nunn. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Porter with the steal. Here's Şengün. Outside for Porter. Smith with a screen on Nunn. Here's Porter. Smith right side. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Nunn, the pass to Brown. Left side, Davis. The baseline, Jay. That one's wide left. The Rockets trail. Pass to Matthews. Şengün, a screen on Walker. Matthews. The shot misses. And Los Angeles the other way now. Brown passes to Davis. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third quarter. Left block shot on the way. That one doesn't drop. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. And here's Porter. Martin with a screen on Nunn. Porter the pass to Martin. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Davis against Şengün. Davis misses.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Pass to Porter. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Brown. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Reeves. Left side, Davis. The Lakers with another miss.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Offensive board. The Lakers in the lead. Outside, Brown. Here's Reeves. Back to Brown. To end the drought. And he sinks the layup. And the Lakers lead by 8.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Lakers on top, leading by 8. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. LeBron is the 4 with Davis at the 5 as they go small. Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Now here is James. And again, it's the Lakers.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Here's Matthews. Smith outside. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
Clever ball movement from Smith. The pick and roll gets another guy free, and he's able to get him the ball.
We played just over a minute here in the 4th. James outside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Well, the Rockets shooting just 42% so far in the game. Gordon finds Green. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from James. Outside Davis. Pass to Westbrook. It's James on the wing. From deep. James can't get that one to fall. Here's Matthews. Gordon, the pass to Green. Launches it. They grab their own miss. Fernando misses. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. James, outside none. Pass to Davis. Over Gordon. That one a little long. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Green in the post, pounded by Westbrook, and it's Green missing.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Davis with a screen on Smith. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
And the first one at the line is good.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Toscano Anderson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Beverly comes in for none. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And for the Rockets, they're shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Gordon, the pass to Green. To the paint. Here's Fernando. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
At the line for the Rockets, Bruno Fernando. At the line for 1.
One shot.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Down low. And it's James with the jam.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide-open man.
James against Gordon. To the inside. It's stolen by Beverly. It's James on the wing. Pass to Westbrook. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Explosive in everything he does. Westbrook catches the defender a little out of position, makes a play, and draws the foul.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
First free throw is good. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Here's Matthews. Pass to Smith. Back to Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Out to the right wing. Takes the 3. Smith no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Davis, the pass to James. Here's Toscano Anderson. Another shot. And Davis lays it in. Davis has got 28 points for the game.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Here's Matthews. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
And the Rockets making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. James passes to Davis. Inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Kevin Porter.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
At the line for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Finally getting himself to the free throw line. He was sitting back in the first half with no free throws to show for it.
Pass to Porter. Back to Green. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
And here's Davis. Green covering. Davis, the pass to Beverly. 6 on the shot clock. Davis with a screen on Porter. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Green against Westbrook. Green, the pass to Porter. Now here's Green. Here's Fernando. And Davis with the block. And they get it back. From deep three-point range. And they'll get another chance. Beverly against Porter. To the middle. Here's Fernando. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist here tonight.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
The Lakers call timeout. checked in for the Rockets. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Toscano Anderson. Here's Davis. And he drives in. And finished off by Davis.
And he is one of the most mobile bigs in the league, maybe of all time. Davis is a real threat on the drive.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Porter's shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Davis with a screen on Porter. Here's James. Rockets with a rebound. Smith with it. Outside Porter. Outside Green. Porter against Westbrook. Fades back. Porter's shot is off.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Now Beverly. Pass to James. James double teamed. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Houston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Westbrook against Porter. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Kevin Porter.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
And he makes a first. Free throws good from Davis. And the Rockets shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And here's Porter. Shoots over Westbrook. Another miss by Porter.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Davis with a screen on Gordon. Down low. And Davis with the basket on the assist by James. Davis has got 11 in the second half.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Davis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
ready for the Lakers. Gabriel, he's checked in for Toscano Anderson. Brown comes in for James. Reeves is checked in for Beverly. And Nunn is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. .11 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. Here's Nunn. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Christopher. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
On the wing, Davis. And they pick up 2. Davis has got 36 points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Christopher. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Now here's Nunn. So we see the Lakers taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Anthony, the chemistry between you and LeBron, how much of that is your skill set versus your connection as teammates?
We both respect each other. We know what we both can do on the floor on both ends, and when we get out and run and we run into our pick and roll, it's hard to guard. You know, he's able to shoot the ball if they go under. He's a monster attacking the basket. You know, I'm rolling or popping and kind of mix up the defense scheme. And anytime we're able to get into that action, it's unguardable.
It's unguardable, a combo anyone would love to have. Thanks, AD.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.